So, first official game, shocking Reds. So what's the feeling for the team for first game of the season, first win of the season?
I mean, it was perfect. I feel like we went through a little bit of adversity. I played against these guys 4 times, so I knew coming into this game that it wasn't going to be easy. To get that lead like that at the end, it just showed that we got some guys and we stayed together. We came out that halftime and said we're gonna get after it for these last 20 minutes, which we did.
What kind of confidence did that give you tonight, knowing that you're familiar with their schemes, you've seen the way they play, very pressure-filled defense? What kind of confidence did that give you?
I'll just say my guard was up all 40 minutes. I mean, I knew at any point these guys can make a run on us. That's a hard hard team to beat. So I already knew it was going to take a lot for us to get a lead like that, to win by double digits like that. It just shows that we prevailed.
Dre, take me through that last spurt, 15-2 to end the game. I know you had that steal and pass to Karon. Just what was that like to feel that energy for the first time in the Roundhouse?
It was amazing, coming from JUCO, the environment was crazy. So just living in the moment, that's all, finding my guys.
Kind of on that same topic, Boyd, you hit the three to end the half. You guys go in with some great momentum. How did that get carried into that second half to get you guys coming out firing?
It gave us a little spark. I know going into the second half, we turned over a lot. So having that three to kind of like calm the storm was really, really good to come out in the second half.
Kenyon, what was your take on like that energy there at the end, where you guys turn a close game into a blowout?
I mean, that's our MO. I mean, I feel like that three right there showed everything. I had a pretty big rebound, and we came into timeout, and I was like, oh, I was finna shoot a terrible shot because I was so excited for the rebound. But that's just MO, always sharing the ball, and we got a big shot for KB, and that's kind of who we are. I feel like that sparked the lead we got at the end because we was willing to share the ball.
Anything surprise you about your guys' performance tonight?
I mean,
maybe something you guys hadn't seen that we saw tonight.
I mean, I feel like we got way more to show. Yeah, I feel like we started a little bit slow in the first half, defensively. I feel like we can be way better on the defensive end. We messed up on a few plays, botched a few of them, but I mean, we got the win. I feel like we showed everything, but we got to raise it. I feel like our defense, especially rebounding, that's who we are. We gave up too many rebounds in the first half. That's not who we are. We're going to be one of the best teams in the country at rebounding. So I feel like we can show a little bit better these next few games.
Speaking of those rebounds in that second half, you guys really picked it up a notch, especially your offensive rebounds. I mean, what changed? What was going through your mind that you guys kept fighting under the basket like that?
I mean, we just put on the board. I mean, we knew these guys were going to crash all 5 guys, so I feel like, we got punched in the mouth. It's all about how we respond. We just talked about it in the huddle, and we talked about it in halftime, and we just figured it out.
Karon, what was the difference from first half to second half in rebounding? It looked like you guys rebounded well on offense, both halves, but on defense, what was the difference after halftime?
I feel like it was just the energy and effort. We came out, made sure it was our goal to no one get punked on the glass. We was going on defensive glass, offensive, and rebounding wins championships. I always say so. Getting to the offensive boards, defensive rebounds, they can't do anything else.
Like Karon, having played against Kenyon last season, what was it like suiting up in the same jersey?
It felt good. No longer have to worry about guarding him 24/7. He was a headache on the court. So to finally be on the same team, be a threat on both sides of the floor, on the same team with the other team is definitely big for us.
And then Kenyon, that shot you made, that tough shot in the corner, got a and one opportunity about that. Can you just kind of walk me through that?
I mean, it's really short and simple. I mean, I make those.
It's natural.
I make tough shots. I couldn't even lie to you and say, oh, I was surprised. I mean,
that's what he do.
If I'm shooting it, I don't care who's in front of me, on the side of me. I expect it to go in. So I'll just keep that short. Yeah.
And Dre, can you just explain how deflating it is for the other team? Like when you guys crash the glass and get so many second chance points, so many offensive rebounds. What do you guys sense? What does that do to an opponent? On the floor in the moment, you sense that out there?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, getting the shot clock reset every time, so they got to keep playing defense for another 20 seconds. I mean, it's definitely deflating.
And Karon, I guess the same thing. Just what does that do for you guys? How much momentum does that give when you're getting 20 second chance points plus?
It's a lot. I know it takes a toll on the whole team. They go down, shoot a shot, first 10 seconds in the clock, we get the rebound, we go down, wait 15 seconds, shoot again on the board, shoot again, miss, get another rebound. So it takes a lot of toll on them. They become tired, then we going for the kill.
And Karon, throughout that second half, would you say that there was a specific moment or a turning point that kind of swayed momentum?
I wouldn't say there was a specific moment, but having Dre out there and having him be a dog on the court and really just a pest, and then both of us bouncing over the same energy, it really make a powerful the opposing team.
I know you're familiar with KG and like his knack for like those big shots down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Just what was it like to be on like his team tonight, to watch him kind of go to work there down the stretch?
It's definitely nice. I get to sit there and watch the ball go in instead of me, trying to guard him or being help side and he spin around the corner three or anything like that. So it's definitely nice being on the side where it works in my favor.
And Kenyon, what's your, it seems like you love that big moment. You want the ball in your hands. You want to be taking that shot. What's your mindset, when the team needs a basket, and just take me through just why you want that so much.
I mean, I feel like I put all this work in. I mean, that's what I live for. Big shot. If I miss or make, I'm prepared. I know I put the work in to hit the shot. And if I miss it, that's just because I missed it. I don't really I just know I'm built for the moments. I put in all this work not for no reason. It's to show it, which I did. I feel like I shot the ball a little bit better today, but I'm just really just built for the moments.
From your guys' perspective, what was it like to see TJ get to play in front of his home crowd and have a game like he did today as well, especially towards the end of that game?
You got it.
I was super excited for him. I mean, during the game, I'm telling him, like, hey, this where you from. Come and get him a show. They was waiting the whole year to come watch him play. So, him being a high recruited player and, just getting out there for the first time, I was really excited for him, He showed some emotion in the locker room, so I know it was a big moment for him as well.
Dre, what was it like, coming off the bench as a point guard? What are you looking for? Like, I've heard, like, guards, they like to see, like, the flow of the game. They kind of see the game in a different view. Like, how much is sitting those first, 4 or 5 minutes, whatever, like, how much did that help you just see the game in a different way?
I mean, just sitting there for a while, you just getting to see, like, what's there and what's not there. So when I'm coming in, just trying to pick apart the defense and, get guys shots where I see, like, they open and seeing if they overhelping, coming off to the strong side or whatever, little things like that.
And Kenyon made a few off-balance, few shots through contact. Is there anything you work on specifically to convert those kind of shots?
I know when I'm off balance, I know the defense is off balance as well. So I'll say, like, I like putting the defense in bad position. So when I came off that one in the corner, I already knew when the big jumped, I already knew he was behind me. And, I'm a shorter guy. I knew he wanted to contest it. So I made sure I raised up, stopped on the dime. So, I'm comfortable making those, but I know when I shoot that, it catches the defense off guard, which gives me the foul. So it's like a win-win, really.
That inbounds play, what was that designed to do, Kenyon? Just your call on just read and go, or was there something specific?
Oh, can I say that?
Nah, we good. We good.
Let
Let them watch the film. Let them watch the film.
And Karon, real quick, just on Noah, really big minutes the first half, for a true freshman to be thrown in there like that. What did you think of those minutes he played? I think he had a nice stretch the second half too.
I loved it. He really shined in the moment. Both our bigs got in foul trouble early, so he had to come in and step up, and he played great. Definitely some room to work on, but he did well for a first-time Division I college playing basketball. He did great.